Alright, so number 6. How many terms does number 6 have? It has 4 terms. There you go. Alright, so what do the first 2 have in common? N squared. Perfect. Which leaves you with n plus 2. Then I'm going to take a subtract sign out, and what do the second 2 have in common? Perfect. Now just be careful when you divide. 2 negatives would make a positive n, and 2 negatives would make a positive 2. They match up. So you have n plus 2 and n squared minus 9. But that is not my answer. So anybody notice anything about that? What, Madison? What? What about the n? You thought you do what? Jada looks like she knows. Jada, what you got, baby? Very good job, Jada. Madison, was that what you were trying to say? No? Yeah, we're just going to go with yeah? Okay, we're just going to go with yeah. Alright, so, yeah, very good job, Jada. So you have n plus 2, and then how do you break up n squared minus 9? Very nice job. Very nice job. Alright, number 7. Remember we talked about this yesterday, okay? If you have a 5 and a 6, you have to be very, very careful to make sure that it multiplies to be positive 6, but it adds or subtracts to be negative 5. So which one does that, guys? 2 and 3, very good. How? Both negative. Very good. Very nice. Alright, what about number 8? What do you notice about that one? Perfect squares. Very good. So what's the perfect square of 441? 21. Very good. And what 2 signs would make a negative when you multiply them? Positive and negative. And what's the square root of 169h squared? 13h. Very good. Alright, what about number 9? So do you see anything that you could go ahead and take out? Very good. Q to the 6, yeah. What else comes out? G. Very good. Alright, so does this 4 have a square root on top of him? No, so he's just going to stay 4, right? We're just going to keep multiplying him. So this would be 4, Q to the 6, and G to the 1, or just G. And then how can I break up 80 so that I can take something out from that? No, bigger than 4. What's the biggest perfect square that goes into 80? 10's not a perfect square, right? Times 5. Very good. Very good. Alright, and then 16, it gets to come outside as what number? 4, but then you're multiplying by another 4. It should be 16 again. Very good. 4 squared is 16. Very good. Very nice job, guys. Alright, what about number 10, the 8? Does the 8 have a square root on him so that I would make him 4 times 2 and take something out? No. So you're not going to touch him. What about this guy?
You're going to take out k squared and
very good. K squared and K, and then this guy gets to come out as just K. Very nice job. You all okay? Alright, let's grab our ACT stuff. Just go over that from yesterday, and then y'all are just going to get in groups and work through your study guide. Alright, so we're on 17 and 18, and there's another math ACT prep crash course, whatever you want to call it, on November 18th, and the sign-up sheet is still on the table for you. It'll be there until November 18th, okay? All right, so 17. They were very, very nice to you, and they gave you the formula right here, okay? And what term does it want us to find? Sixth term. So what letter is 6 going to equal? What letter is it going to equal?
A.
Not A. N. Very good, because notice how the numbers are dropped down here and how the N is dropped down. So N is going to equal 6. All right, so we talked about in my crash session of the ACT on Saturday how to shave some time off of doing these problems, okay? The less that you can write down, the more time that you're going to save, okay? So let's not try to be a quote-unquote good math student and show all of our steps. Let's do as little as possible, but still do enough that we can get the right answer. So instead of a sub n, I'm going to write a sub 6. And then what would this be? 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. Very good. Plus, what would that be? What's n? 6 minus 1 is 5 squared. Very good. Do you have your calculator? What do you see that we could plug in? Instead of having to write everything down and waste time. How much? 39. Very good. A sub 5, they give you right here is 39. Very good. So you can type in 35 plus 25, because 5 squared is 25. And so you save an extra second instead of writing that down and then typing it in and then writing down your answer and then circling your answer. You save about 2 seconds, okay? And I know 2 seconds is like kind of meaningless to some of us, but when we talk about the whole test, 2 seconds for 60 questions is 2 minutes. That's a lot of time that you saved, okay? So your answer should be B. So guys, the ACT is not about your math skills alone. It's about your test-taking strategy skills as well, okay? All right, let's look at 18. And we're not going to read the whole thing. We're going to look for key words that ask a question. Guys, what are some key words that ask a question? What? How? Which? Okay, you see that word which right here? So we're going to start here. Again, it's only going to save us about a second, but that could be a whole minute that we save. All right, so which of the following equations goes through 0, 7? Guys, anytime you have the number 0, what did it mean? In general, if you have a 0, what does it mean? That it 0, 0 would be the origin. If you just have 1, 0, what does it mean? It's a what? It's an intercept. Very good. Now, Jared, because this 7 is in the y spot, this guy is what? The y-intercept. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. So which answer choices do not have positive 7 as a y-intercept? H and K and what else? F. Very good. You just took that from 5 to 2 just by knowing that 1 point was an intercept. All right. What about this word? What does this mean? Yeah. What's it mean? There you go. Same slope, which is -2. That's perpendicular. So, which one has a -2 slope and a 7 as a y-intercept? G. I didn't even have to write anything down. Y'all okay? Did you get them all right? No? At least get one of them right? Okay. All right. So, here's what we're going to do. The key for your study guide is already uploaded to Google Classroom. This should be a very, very easy test. Because what do you get to use? Your graphing calculator, right? Not a regular calculator. You get to use the graphing calculator. So if you don't have one, make sure that you get one. Now here's the only thing about the calculator. You ready? The only thing about the calculator is you have to make double sure that you plugged in your numbers correctly. Because you're not showing any work, which means that I don't know what you did wrong, which means I can't give you partial credit. Does that make sense to everybody? So I can only give you credit for the numbers that you get right on your, just like, kind of like how we did on the quiz a little bit. All right, so if you want to work with a partner, you can. I really, really, really want you to emphasize number 12. Make sure you know how to do number 12 because it will be on your test tomorrow. Not necessarily that same problem, but a problem very similar to it. All right, I'm going to come around and help whoever needs help.